Good evening and welcome to ABS News. First, the headlines. Anambra government targets more road projects in agricultural belts of the states. Anambra University Oka to reward best graduating students. Troops repel fresh Boko Haram attack in Borno State. On the foreign scene, bomb attacks claims lives near a shrine in Pakistan. I am Kamsi Ejiofor. The news in details. Governor Willie Obiano has inspected ongoing construction of the 9.5 kilometers Eziagolu-Ifite Ezu River Road, Aguleri, cutting across many communities. On completion, the road will link Anambra East and West, as well as give direct access to Anambra and Nsukka in Enugu states. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana is our guide.
Governor Obiano said that the road has strategic economic importance as it will aid easier evacuation of farm produce, especially for Costaris farms and other farmers in the area. The governor further reassured that his administration is deeply committed to opening up roads in the hinterland with economic value, especially in agrarian communities. He asked communities where government projects are being undertaken to give support to the contractors, adding that state government will continue to play her own role.
I'm happy that the contractor, Breco, is doing a great job here already. So that's a very, very important road. We'll give it attention and make sure that the contractor delivers this road by May next year, like he just promised.
In his speech, the Commissioner for Works, Engineer Marcel Ifejiofor, pointed out that the contract awarded in 2018 is moving on well, noting that apart from its economic importance, the road is a shortcut to Nsukka.
This is a 9.5 kilometer road. This road goes across farms and it joins communities. This road will equally join two local governments, Anambra East and Ayamelum local government.
Also speaking, the contractor said they will deliver about 5.5 kilometers of the project by December this year and will deliver the entire job by May next year. Speaking on behalf of the traditional ruler of Aguleri is a Dr. Michael Idigo, the Aguleri cabinet head, Chief Dominic Ndife, and the acting president general of the community threw their weight behind the governor, promising to keep supporting him for all his good works in the state. The governor also inspected the construction of Odene Eziagolu to Otuocha Road with a spur to Igwe Idigo Road, as well as the construction of Umueze Ibuezunu Adani Road, all in Aguleri, in Anambra East Council area. From Aguleri, in Anambra East Council area, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
The state government is reassured of commitment to deliver on the over 120 road projects under construction across the states. Governor Willie Obiano gave the assurance during the inspection of the 3.8-kilometer Ikwulummili-Unubi Road. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana filed the reports taken from our studio.
On arrival, it was observed that the drainage system has been completed while asphalting is ongoing. Governor Obiano said that his administration is investing energy and resources to asphalt as many roads as possible before the rainy season gets underway. The governor expressed satisfaction with the level and quality of work on the site, expressing optimism that it will be delivered on schedule, while assuring that road furniture, including road markings and street lighting, will be installed on the road.
What we are trying to do is to asphalt as many roads as possible before the rain comes. You know, because during rainy season you can't do much on roads. Probably drainage or whatever, but certainly asphalting and earthwork you cannot do during that period. You know, so this is the best time to make sure that we capture what is left. You know, so I'm happy that our contractors are on site. They are working on over 123 sites all over. You know, and I'm impressed with the quantum of energy my administration is putting on these road works.
The Commissioner for Works, Engineer Marcel Ifejiofor, in his remarks said that the contractor has since been mobilized to site and is doing well.
Ikwulummili and Unubi is linked by this road. And the contractor is doing a wonderful job, and by tomorrow he will be completing 1 kilometer of the 3.8 kilometers. And this is assuring us that before the rain comes, we are going to get about 70% of this road asphalted.
Also speaking, the site manager of the firm handling the project, Engineer Victor Nikwengwa, said over 70% of the road will be executed before the rainy season.
We have already completed the earthwork, and by the end of today, God willingly, the first 1 kilometer will be 100% asphalted.
Accompanying the governor on the inspection were the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Barrister Rita Maduagu, member representing Nnewi South Constituency 2, Mr. Kisley Ruba, and community members, among others.
259 doctorate degree holders are to receive their certificates during the 13th convocation ceremony of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka. The Vice-Chancellor of the institution, Professor Joseph Ahaneku, stated this in his office in Awka during a media briefing on the rundown of program of events for the convocation. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye reports.
Professor Ahaneku stated that 790 master's degree holders will also receive their certificates during the program. He stated that in the life of every institution, there are 3 aspects they concentrate on, which is teaching, research, and community service, stating that there will be exhibition by students where the former Executive Secretary of the National University Commission, Professor Julius Okoji, will be the guest of honor. Professor Ahaneku revealed that the university will award honorary doctorate degree to 3 great Nigerians who have contributed positively to the development of the society, which include the traditional ruler of Onitsha, Obi Alfred Ashebe, who will be given Doctor of Science degree, while Ambassador Babagana Kingibe will be given Doctor of Politics and Strategy.
We have research exhibition. That research exhibition for us is key because in the life of every university, we have 3 components. You have teaching, research, and community service. So we are going to exhibit our threats, what I call our threats and strength in research. And then students will be part of it, our staff will be part of it, and other stakeholders will also join us in the research exhibition. And we realize that we have invited the former Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission, Professor Julius Okoji, go into be the chief guest of honor. It will be a good thing for him to appraise what we've done and how our people have been contributing to the development of this enterprise.
The Vice-Chancellor disclosed that the best graduating students will be celebrated and appreciated for others to keep working hard. Professor Ahaneku also said that the gate to the institution will be commissioned alongside other 17 projects put in place by his administration. From Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
The Federal Road Safety Corps has appealed to stakeholders to key into the vision of the nation's decade of action and institutional roadmap of the Corps for effective global and safety goals. The Anambra State Sector Commander, Mr. Andrew Ayodele Kumapai, made the call at the 2019 Global Road Safety Week in Awka. Correspondent Valentine Mbadua reports.
Addressing the media during a press conference to mark the opening of the 2019 Global Road Safety Week, Mr. Kumapai, who spoke extensively on the theme of the week, Leadership for Road Safety, restated the agency's commitment towards traffic safety and management to ensure safer motoring environment in Anambra State, adding that the agency has initiated Nigeria Road Safety Strategy, NRSS, as an institutional policy with a vision to evolve a safety system where road safety crashes results to no deaths or possibly eliminate road traffic crashes. According to him, the policy is all-encompassing towards achieving global road safety goals. Mr. Kumapai, who noted that safety is a collective responsibility, called for a synergy between relevant stakeholders to key into the initiative to raise awareness about the societal impact and costs of road traffic crashes, highlighting in particular the risk for young road users, especially the young and amateur drivers, recklessness of some articulated vehicles, amongst others.
The global plan for the UN Decade of Action outlines steps towards improving road safety within 5 pillars of activities, namely the road safety management, safer roads and mobility, safer vehicles, safer road users, and post-crash response.
The commander advised road users to always promote actions around key factors which have a major impact on preventing road traffic crashes, which includes use of helmets, seat belts, and warned against overspeeding and drinking driving, among others. The 2019 Global Road Safety Week, which is fifth on the roll, will feature lecture on the theme Leadership for Road Safety, road show, prayer sessions, as well as executive work by FRSC staffs and stakeholders. In Oka, Valentine Mbadowa reporting for ABS News.
The Board of Management, Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, has presented a commendation letter and cash reward to one of her on-air personalities, Mrs. Sandra Abba, for promoting excellence in service, especially in embracing the multiple digital platforms of the ABS in presentation of her programs. Daniel Ezigwe has details of that story.
Miss Abba, who goes by the stage name Blondie, hosts a variety of shows on the ABS radio and TV platforms and has been able to take advantage of the vast social media audience of the ABS in presentations, which has earned her programs wide social coverages and active audience participation. The ABS social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube boast of heavy followership and subscriptions running into over 6 million weekly, with the organization's Facebook page alone followed by more than 200,000 audience. Presenting the rewards to Ms. Abba on behalf of the management, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the ABS, Chief Uche Nwora, said the growing digital audience of the organization means a steady growth in content delivery. He said Ms. Abba has, among other presenters, been able to distinguish herself by exploring the digital advantages with her program updates in time for audience reaction.
This is just a letter of commendation to say that management appreciates your efforts. Because what she does is actually, she interacts with our online audience. Currently we have over 200,000 followers on our Facebook page, and it's growing at least by about 3,000 every day. And the posts we make on Facebook, which I think about 6 million people every week. So this is an interesting online audience that Blondie has really embraced, and we are hoping that through this, some of our other staff and presenters will understand that digital is the way to go.
The ABS Director of Programs, Mrs. Kate I.G. Okeke, urged the recipient not to rest on her oars, but see the honor as a motivation to work hard.
To be recognized in such a manner that you have been recognized today does not only say that you stood out amongst many, it also says there is a room for you to do more in other areas. So what it means is that to whom much is given, much is expected. So congratulations to that.
The responding recipient, Ms. Abba, thanked the management for the reward and assured that she will continue to put in her best for the growth of the ABS.
First of all, I need to say a very big thank you to the management of Anambra Broadcasting Service. I never saw this coming, but just like the MD and my director said, much is expected of me, so I'm not going to stop because I got a commendation letter. I'm just going to continue and try as much as possible to promote our brand because we need to go higher. Yes, we need to go higher.
In Oka, Daniel Ezigwe, ABS News.
We'll pause here for a commercial break, but still to come on the news this evening. Troops repel fresh Boko Haram attack in Borno State. And on the foreign scene, bomb attack claims lives near Ashiran in Pakistan. We'll return shortly. Do stay tuned.
Son, being good at something requires strength. It requires putting in more. That's why the new improved Bonvita is packed with vitality and a richer, creamier taste.
With gratitude to God for a life well spent, we, the entire family of Chief Anselm Okeke Nduako of Okebunoe Village, Alo, in the Idemili North local government area of Anambra State, announce the death of our dearly beloved wife, mother, sister, aunt, and grandmother, late Mrs. Monica Ekunife Okeke Nduako, Ne Ojukwu, Anambra, who joined the Heavenly Saints on 18th March 2019, aged 65. Funeral arrangement. Wednesday, 8th May 2019, 6 p.m. Vigil Mass at her husband's compound, Okebunoye Village, Alo. Thursday, 9th May 2019, body leaves St. Fatima Mortuary, Oketiti, to her father's residence, Ojuku family of Okebunoye Village, Alo, for a brief stopover. 8 a.m. lying in state at her husband's compound. 10 a.m. Requiem Mass at St. Mary's Catholic Church, Alo. 12 noon interment at her husband's compound. Friday, 10th May 2019, condolence visit by in-laws, relations, friends, and well-wishers. Sunday, 12th May 2019, 10 a.m. out in Mass at St. Mary's Catholic Church, Alo. Anambra, may your gentle soul rest in the Lord. Amen. Announcer, Chief Anselm Okeke Nduako, Ebubemnia for the family.
Welcome back to ABS Evening News. Troops of the Nigerian Army have repelled attacks coordinated by Boko Haram at Moloi village on the outskirts of Maiduguri, the latest onslaught of the beleaguered city in Nigeria's violence-wrecked northeast. Brigadier General Bulama Biu, the general officer commanding 7th Division and Commander Sector 1 of Operation Lafia Dole, confirmed the developments. The jihadists reportedly fired sporadic shots in an attempt to infiltrate the community, forcing villagers to flee. The development sparked speculations that the insurgents were on course to attack Maiduguri, the capital, but Biu dismissed the reports as misleading. On business news this evening, the Central Bank of Nigeria, in collaboration with Bankers Committee as part of efforts to boost job creation in Nigeria, particularly among the youth, has developed a creative industry financing initiative. The CBN said that under the CIFI loan initiative, beneficiaries could get up to 500 million loans at 9% interest rates. It noted that the creative industries that could apply were fashion, information, technology, movie production, movie distribution, music, and software engineering student loan. The CBN advised interested applicants in the creative industry to submit applications to their banks for approval and disbursements. On foreign news, at least 8 people have been killed and more than 24 wounded in a blast outside prominent Sufi shrine in the eastern Pakistani city of Lahore, rescue and police officials said. The blast took place today, targeting a police security vehicle outside the Data Dabar shrine in Pakistan's second largest city. The 8 people killed included 5 policemen. Provincial Police Chief Arif Nawaz told reporters shortly after the attack. Footage from the scene showed a badly damaged police vehicle and debris strewn in front of the shrine. The Anambra state government has consoled the family of Anionu of Umoji over the death of their son and father, Honorable Patrick Anionu. The governor was speaking during a valedictory session for the late lawmaker, presided over by the Speaker of the State Assembly, Barrister Rita Maduagu, held at the Anambra State House of Assembly Complex, Oka. We have details.
Before his death, late Patrick Aniono was the member representing Onitsha South Constituency 1 at the State House of Assembly. Speaking shortly after the brief session, Governor Willie Obiano eulogized late Aniono as a perfect gentleman, asking his family to entrust their faith in God to lead their path to great glory and height.
The Honorable House member Patrick Aniono that died was a great man. He was always fighting for his constituency. I recall many times he would come and attend Sunday evening masses at the governor's lodge, only to bring to my attention challenges he's facing at the constituency. And that ended constituency a lot of government projects. It's very painful that he had to depart at this point in time. May his soul and the soul of the future departed, through the mercy of the Lord, rest in perfect peace.
Earlier, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Barrister Rita Maduagu, described him as an outstanding legislator and a great achiever who had outstanding relationship with his constituents, stressing that he made impressive marks in projects and empowerment, urging his family members to bear the loss with hope.
The late Honorable Patrick Aniono, or Chudo as his fondly called, was an outstanding legislator, a good family man, a devout Christian, and a great achiever. He was outstanding in his constituency, relations, especially project and environment, where he made impressive marks.
Some of his colleagues who took turns to speak, including Honorable Beverly Nkemdiche Ikpeazu, representing Onitsha South Constituency 2, and Honorable Tubo Enwezo, representing Onitsha North Constituency 1, said the late Patrick Anyono believed in sacrifice, which was the reason he made a lot of commitments to touch the lives of his constituents. For the Deputy Majority Leader and member representing Ihiala 2 constituency, Dr. Pascal Abodike, the deceased lived a life worthy of emulation by placing the welfare of his constituency above his selfish interests, even as he enjoined Christians not to fear death but God in order to make heaven after their lifetime on earth.
As Christians, we should cry like people that has hope, knowing that we are all in a state of flux. What a changing world, that after this life, we have a place where we're going to spend our eternity with the Creator, the Almighty God. With that, we have hope.
In their separate tributes, the member representing Njikoka 2 constituency, Dr. Pete Ibida, and the member for Oka South 1 constituency, Dr. Nnamdi Okafor, described the deceased as a firm and principled man who stood out for his constituency in times of challenges. In their tributes, the Chief Whip, Chief Lawrence Ezodo, the member representing Idemili South constituency, Mr. Chuka Ezemune, his Idemili North constituency counterpart, Mrs. Nkoli Mmegwaneze, and the member representing Onitsha North 2 constituency, Mr. Edward Ibuzo, eulogized the sterling qualities of the late Anyono. In appreciation on behalf of the family, one of the brothers of the deceased, Mr. Olisa Anyono, appreciated all who are standing with them in this time of need. Also in attendance as Secretary to the State Government, Professor Solochukwu Lobelo, members of the State House of Assembly, members of the State Executive Council, family, friends, and well-wishers.
Late Honorable Patrick Anyono is the second lawmaker that died in the 6th Anambra State House of Assembly. However, he has done his part here on earth. Adieu Paddy, may his soul rest in the bosom of the Lord. From the State House of Assembly, it's been Chukwuemeka Modelim, ABS News.
Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com ABS Radio TV Online. Follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website www.absradiotv.com. And that's the size of our news package today. But before we go, a quick recap on the headlines. Anambra government targets more road projects in agricultural belts of the states. Nnamdi Azikiwe University Awka to reward best graduating students. Troops have repelled fresh Boko Haram attacks in Borno State. On the foreign scene, bomb attack has claimed lives near a shrine in Pakistan. On this news evening has been Kamsi Ejiofor. Do stay tuned for the rest of our wonderful programs on ABS TV.